Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
So today we're getting into something we see quite a bit these days, this really intense focus some boys have on building muscle.
Hmm.
We've got some material here that helps sort of unpack what's going on. And look, we all know fitness is generally good, right?
Absolutely.
But we're specifically looking at that point where it might tip over, into something less healthy for young guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. What exactly are we calling muscle building obsession based on our sources?
Well, it's described as more than just like wanting to be fit for sports or feeling healthy.
Yeah.
It's really an overwhelming, almost all-consuming drive to get super muscular.
Right.
And this often means, very strict diets, sometimes excessive exercise routines, way beyond what's needed for health.
And their self-worth gets tied up in it.
Exactly. How they feel about themselves becomes really dependent on how muscular they perceive themselves to be.
So what's pushing them towards this? What are the kind of underlying motivations?
A lot of it seems to be environmental, what they're seeing.
Like media.
Yeah, think about superhero movies, what pops up on social media feeds. There's this constant stream of images showing hypermuscular men as, like, the ideal.
That creates pressure.
Huge pressure.
Yeah.
And, of course, peer groups matter a lot, what friends are doing, what they're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes, too, it can connect back to deeper things, maybe insecurities about their body or general self-esteem issues.
Okay, so it's not just about wanting big biceps. What are the actual concerns here? The potential downsides when it becomes obsessive?
Right, it's not just aesthetics. The sources point to some real risks. For one, unhealthy eating habits often develop.
Trying to bulk up or cut down too fast?
Exactly.
Right.
Really restrictive or unbalanced diets. Then there's the physical side. Overtraining is a big one.
Injuries, exhaustion.
Yeah, leading to injuries, chronic fatigue,
Huh?
and maybe most importantly, the mental health aspect. This intense focus can really mess with their well-being. It can feed into anxiety, depression, even body dysmorphic patterns in some cases.
Yeah.
And ironically, even if they do gain muscle, they might still feel inadequate. It doesn't fix the underlying feeling.
That's tough. So, if you're a parent or a friend or just someone observing, what are the key things to be aware of, the sort of red flags?
Well, it's really about noticing when building muscle stops being part of their life and
Okay.
becomes the entire focus.
Dominating everything else.
Pretty much. Like, are they constantly talking about workouts, macros, supplements? Do they get genuinely distressed, anxious even if they miss a gym session or don't see results quickly?
Mm.
Is it starting to affect friendships? Maybe skipping social things because it clashes with their diet or workout schedule? Is
Mhm.
schoolwork suffering? Is their general mood impacted? Those are the signs.
Okay, those are clear things to watch for. And if those flags are there, what can be done? What do the sources suggest for, like support or intervention?
The big emphasis is on communication. Creating a space where boys feel safe, talking about these pressures, about how they feel about their bodies without, feeling judged.
Just opening that door.
Exactly. And promoting a much broader definition of health, one that isn't just about muscle size.
Right, focusing on overall well-being.
Yes. Mental health, balanced nutrition, enjoying movement rather than punishing exercise. And look, in some cases, professional help is really important.
Like therapists.
Yeah, therapists or counselors who get body image issues, especially in young men, they can make a real difference.
Okay, good advice. So just to wrap this up then, we've looked at what this muscle focus can become, the drivers behind it, the risks involved.
Hmm.
And the key takeaway seems to be this difference between healthy activity and, well, an unhealthy fixation driven by often unrealistic ideals.
Absolutely. It's about steering young guys towards, a positive relationship with their bodies, one where their value isn't measured in pounds lifted or muscle mass.
Yeah, well said.
It's about feeling good, truly good inside and out.
And that really leaves us with something for you, the listener, to think about. What are those messages, subtle or not so subtle, that society keeps sending young people about how their body should look? And maybe what can each of us do to help foster a healthier, more balanced perspective on health and well-being? Something to consider. Thanks for diving up with us today.